Hi, I'm Parker Samuels, and in today's video I'm going to tell you why I don't use supers on my Bottle Beehive. But after that, then I'll show you not one, but two easy supers that you can make if you're so inclined. Let's get started. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Because I practice Warre principles in the Bottle Beehive system, I don't use supers. In the Warre system, new bottles are placed on the bottom of the hive and the bees naturally move downward like they would in nature. This means that eventually you will remove the top bottle and clean it out and reuse it. This is where you will collect your honey from. Remember that Warre principles are based on what the bees want to do and is not designed to maximize honey production like the Langstroth hives. If you're looking to maximize honey production, then bottle beekeeping may not be for you. Also, understand that the Warre principles are primarily about low intervention beekeeping. We're not messing with the bees very often. Once again, in a Langstroth method where you're opening the boxes and removing supers and adding supers, you tend to disturb the bees more. One drawback of using the top bottle from your stack to extract honey from is that there will have been some brood originally laid in some of those cells. In theory, the brood will have moved down lower in the stack and then those cells later refilled with honey. Some people have objections to extracting honey from any cell that once had brood in it. And if that's the case for you, then you're probably going to end up wanting to use a honey super. So, how can we add supers to the Bottle Beehive? The easiest way to do this is to attach something to the top of the stack using the screw neck of the top bottle and attaching that to what your super will be. In this system, we'll offer two options. One method would be to attach a canning jar through its lid to the top of the stack. You can do this in different sizes all the way up to a half gallon. Then just let the bees naturally build their comb in there, and when you're ready, you can remove that bottle. Just put the regular cap on it, and you'll have it already in a jar. Later, you can crush it and extract the beeswax and separate it from the honey. A second method that you can use is to recycle some plastic bottles. In this case, what I'm doing is I've used a Costco Kirkland container as a rigid base. I have found that most other suitable bottles are not rigid enough to be used by themselves. The Kirkland bottle gives you a nice solid base. We'll do this by cutting the bottom of the Kirkland bottle off and then adding a 1 gallon water bottle. Notice that the dimensions on the Costco bottle and the 1 gallon bottle are very much the same. This means that you can put the 1 gallon water bottle over the outsides of the Costco container. Then, of course, you hot glue the two together. In this case, then we're going to make some small holes and put barbecue skewers through the bottle to give the bees a little extra strength, something to build on so that the comb doesn't collapse in this super. This is exactly what Max does in his videos. When you're ready to harvest the honey, you're just going to cut that bottle open and extract the comb and the honey, separate them, and strain them. Finally, the third option that you have, especially in your second or third year if you've got a very strong hive, is you can use a 3 gallon water bottle, just a smaller version of our 5 gallon square bottles. What you'll do here is assemble the bottle very much like you would a square 5 gallon bottle with full frames. This way you can put foundation strips in, direct the bees, have them build out the honey cells in the top, and then you can extract those manually either by spinning them or getting some PVC in a 5-gallon bucket and making your own homegrown extractor. If you're going to use a super on top of the bottle stack, the question has been raised about using a queen excluder. There is a wide debate in the beekeeping community about using queen excluders, and I'm not going to bother to address that here. If you want to use a queen excluder between the main hive and your super, you can do that by cutting the appropriate size slots in the cap of the 5-gallon bottle that is on top of the stack, as we can see Max has done here in his video. I hope this has answered many of your questions about how to get honey out of the bottle system. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Hi, I'm Parker Samuels, and in today's video I'm going to tell you why I don't use I forgot my glasses.